Okay, so I'm currently riding a high that's about to be crushed because the Blue Jays are about to play the Dodgers. Hey, future Jordan here. We won the game, and it was a pretty good game to watch. Hit some Schneider, hit some Kirk, and most importantly, Romano shutting the door.
Come on, Psycho, do your weird shimmy that you do where you lean down like a corpse, and then you do this weird shimmy thing, and then you pitch, and you strike him out. Yes! He's our Psycho closer. Let's go. How about Blue Jays? Wait. Yes!
Let's go Blue Jays. Forget the Blue Jays though, they're not as bad as the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox are the worst team in baseball. So bad that I think a minor league team could potentially beat them. The best minor league team is, of course, the Norfolk Tides, the AAA affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles. They currently have some of the best young ballers you can find. Players such as Heston Kjerstad, Cade Povich, Kobe Mayo, and Jackson Holliday. You know what? Enough of the slander. Jackson's good. He just needs to adjust. If anyone got called up to the majors, not all of them are going to pan out straight away. Alright, give him some bloody time, lads. Do you get me? Anyway, I decided to put these two teams against each other in a full 9-inning game, seeing if the White Sox are really as bad as they seem. Using MLB The Show 24 and the excellent franchise fidelity to reality roster save, which by the way I have used for a lot of my franchises and I fucking love it, we will see who will come out on top in this matchup. The shittest versus the greatest. Hope you guys enjoy.
Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Fast play, sure. Quick counts. I could go quick counts. I've got a regional team. This is currently April and it's currently 11 AM. We're just trying to prove it. Clear skies here in Baltimore. Don't mind if we do. Here we are. It says minor league baseball, but it's actually just minor league versus major leagues. White Sox are taking on the Tides. This is going to be hopefully a good game. I think the Tides win.
So yeah, I had commentary in the video, but unfortunately you can't hear it because my mic was absolutely dog shit. And you know what? Some better mic here on my computer, so I decided to do some post commentary. Nicky Lopez, first one to bat. I just wanted to show the first pitch here. Next pitch or 2-2 count. Skied to left field, caught by Austin Hayes for the first out. Bradish got through the inning pretty solid with a strikeout onto Sheets. And we went into the bottom of the first with Norfolk up, Beavers, McKenna and Hayes. So Dylan Beavers is the first batter up and pitching for Chicago's the ever so good Garrett Crochet. First pitch in there is a ball, of course. But then the very next pitch, there is some action as he jumps on it. A 97 mile an hour fastball he jumps on, but it is caught by the centre fielder Dominic Fletcher. McKenna then hits one to left, which drops in for a base hit. And he gets onto there with a single on 0-2 against Garrett Crochet. Now, that's a pretty good hit if I've ever seen one. It's the kind of hit I would get in my league because I have no fucking power. Austin Hayes came up next, but he grounded to second, to first, double play for the Chicago White Sox. And of course, yeah, trust me, I didn't really like editing this because it was long. It was an hour of footage I've had to cut down, so I got rid of most of the boring bits. Bradish back on the mound. Vaughan got a nice hit into the gap. I'm yawning a lot right now, but that's going to be a double for Andrew Vaughan as it is fielded by the right fielder Beavers. But yeah, double for Andrew Vaughan. He then got moved over by, I think, Andrew Benintendi before Paul DeYoung, the worst hitter I've ever seen in ages, takes that curveball. And even though he took that curveball, he then decided, you know what, I'm going to jump on this outside pitch. And even though he got out, the run would score and Chicago would go at 1-0. The Major League team are winning. Fletcher would then seem to trouble with this hit, but it was caught by the left fielder in Austin Hayes. I hope you guys can hear the Wii Baseball training music in the background. But yeah, Billy Cook. Was it Billy Cook? Nope, it was Kobe Mayo. Billy Cook is up next. Mayo struck out. Billy Cook got this beautiful thing that dropped in. And then the right fielder Gavin Sheets falls on the ground like a fucking idiot. And then Billy Cook, this random fat first baseman, probably rounding there to get to third. It's a triple for Billy Cook. Unfortunately, no one on his team could really capitalise. I mean, Peyton Burdick, he struck out. I mean, what a shitty name that is, Burdick. And then Terran Vulva, or Vavra, whatever it is, the shortstop, he struck out as well. And the second was over just like that. It was a tough inning for the Tides after a lead. I think not a lead off, but then in the 6th inning, David Banuelos got his fat ass in the way of the pitch. I know I've skipped all the way to the 6th. Don't ask why. There's a lot of footage. I don't want to just commentate on all of it. Beavers then got a nice little base hit to advance the runner to second, which he nearly got thrown out on because he's probably a slow fat fuck. However, next batter, Ryan McKenna, would strike out looking. I mean, how do you take that pitch? You kind of have to just foul that off. But then Austin Hayes, the absolute legend himself, hits it right to the wall. And that will at least get one run home. In comes one. And here comes another run. And he's safe. It's 2-1 to the AAA Norfolk Tides. And I don't believe it, but they're leading this game. Kobe Mayo then seemed to threaten with this one, but it was caught by centre fielder Fletcher. Oh yeah, another thing, they started Braden Shoemaker at third base in like the rosters before the game, and then they brought in Danny Mendick. If you guys didn't see that was kind of fucking stupid. Gavin Sheets then had this one, which Terran Vavra should have fucking caught, but of course he's a bit of an idiot and he couldn't catch that. And also he managed to get to second on it. I'm actually surprised he managed to get to second on that. That was actually fucking ridiculous. So then they decided to bring in Brian Baker. And yes, this commentary of me is uncut. You're going to hear me breathing. You're going to hear me biting my fucking nails because I can't fucking help myself. Brian Baker came in relief after, I believe, six and a third innings from the guy. And then Andrew Suarez came in later down the line. 7.16 ERA, I wouldn't trust him with my life. Because to be honest, he'd probably fucking suck. Suarez then sat down all of 4 batters. Jesus Christ, I can't speak, but yeah. He allowed Maldonado on second, so that's not a challenge. And then I didn't expect this. So, Jordan Leisure came in, and I thought there was going to be something there, but unfortunately, despite the single, Ryan McKenna couldn't capitalise. But you're never going to believe what happened next. So I went into the night thinking they're going to bring in some rando high-rate reliever, but no. They bring in the mountain himself, Felix Bautista. And if anything, I was just like, what? Why would you bring in Bautista? I mean, he's recovered from Tommy John. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Recovering from Tommy John, how the hell are you going to throw? But apparently he can still throw. He got 1 out. He then got 2 outs. And then gave up a hit to Andrew Vaughan because he beat it out. And this throw from Terran Vavra was fucking atrocious. So the stop was kind of atrocious, really. And then the mountain showed signs of crumbling. I mean, he doesn't even have a fucking elbow at the moment because Vavra couldn't get that ball. And there were runners on first and second. Now, Benintendi was definitely hyped up. I mean, just look at this. He hits some absolute dingers. Listen. Yeah, so the last out was there. The screen was fading to a black and white as Paul DeYoung stepped up on a 3-1 count. Bautista deals, pops it up in the air. On the infield, just off the dirt. Vavra wants it. Vavra gets it. And I don't believe I'm saying this, but the AAA Norfolk Tides have beaten the Major League Chicago White Sox. I am actually in a bit of awe right now when this happened. I mean, awe still to now, because a minor league team shouldn't be able to beat a major league team. So yeah, that answers the question. A minor league team is better than the 2024 White Sox. Here are the box scores, just for a bit of reference. You know, you got to have the box scores at some point in your life, and well, it was crazy, really. You can see the full stats. If you want to pause and read it, you can. Of course, I would not recommend. I would not recommend doing this experiment for yourself because it'll feel a bit shit. And I'm tired from the day, so yeah. Happy travels, everybody. And there you go. That answers the question. The Norfolk Tides are better than the Chicago White Sox of 2024. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this. It wasn't really the greatest video, but I think it's a good video. Subscribe to the channel and suggest whatever video idea you want to have next. I can probably fill it in. MLB The Show, baseball related in general. And here's a maths problem I want you guys to solve, and I'll heart your comment if you solve it. Alright.